Welcome back, Proppers. Today we'll be working on the second door knocker from the movie The Labyrinth, starring David Bowie. As we did with the last knocker, after printing it, it was cut out and then enlarged to the desired size. The knocker ring was removed before assembling the final template. The two halves of the final template were taped together before being cut out. I had to make a slight adjustment at the bottom section of the template. The outline of the template was transferred onto a piece of 10mm EVA foam. 2 layers of the full template was cut out of 10mm EVA foam. A third layer encompassing the face without the horns was then cut out. The first 2 layers were then attached with contact cement. A pinpoint was used to transfer the details of the face onto the third layer. After tracing out the details on the third layer, it was cut into 3 sections encompassing the eyebrow, the nose, and the mouth. Once again, a pinpoint was used to mark out the position of the facial features on the main template. The nose was attached first using a piece of 10mm EVA foam to project the bottom section. Nose and upper lip was sanded down to a smooth transition with my Dremel rotary tool. Strips of 4mm EVA foam were cut out and attached to the bottom of the lip to create a cavity for the knocker ring. The strips are attached to the inside top and bottom edge of the upper lip with contact cement. After a little more sanding with the Dremel rotary tool, the lip was attached under the nose. A few final adjustments were made to the lip before attaching the eyebrows. The position of the eyes, lower lids, and cheeks were marked out on the template. After a final trimming and some preliminary sanding, the lower lids were attached to the face with contact cement. To create depth on the lower lids, a slit was cut down the center of the back and then sealed into a cup form with contact cement. At the same time, a curvature was hand formed into the lower lids. All the edges of the template were then sanded and smoothed down with my drummer rotary tool. Be sure to have your dust mask on and eye protection during this process. A piece of 6mm EVA foam was used to create the lower lip, and the final adjustments to the chin were made. After the edges of the lower lips were sanded and rounded with my drummer rotary tool, it was attached under the upper lip with contact cement. Using the same process as the first door knocker, a 12-inch diameter backplate was created out of 10mm EVA foam. After the position of the door knocker was marked out on the base plate, it was attached with contact cement. I'm really going to have to find a way to thin out the contact cement. It seems to get thick and gooey very quickly. I'll have to start a few experiments to see what's the best medium to thin out the contact cement, whether it's alcohol, acetone, or just regular paint thinner. Any and all ideas will be appreciated. Just leave them in the comments section. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow. Also, press the like button and press the bell notification so you'll be notified when each new video is uploaded. If you haven't already done so, you can purchase my book on Amazon, Inherent Evil. It's also available on Kindle. Get yours now because the next edition will be coming out very soon. The edges of the base plate was rounded off with the drummer rotary tool, something I probably should have done before attaching the door knocker. A few obscure symbols were created out of 6mm EVA foam and placed along the outer edge of the base plate. One-inch pieces of EVA foam dowels were formed in shape to create horns for the forehead. The horns were attached with contact cement. 4 1/4" circles were cut out of 10mm EVA foam to create the ball for the knocker. The circles were attached to each other with contact cement, then shaped and rounded with my drummer rotary tool to create the knocker ball. A foam dowel was cut into 2 pieces to be used as the knocker ball ring. The ends of the foam dowels were first hollowed, then flared, and then attached to the ball with contact cement. The entire project was covered with 1 coating of black plasti dip, and then the eyes were created out of foam clay. A misting of gray, gold, and green spray paint was used to create a patina. Once again, I realized that I got ahead of myself rushing, and I forgot to put in the forehead and cheeks, all of which were created with foam clay. To get this part of the project just right, you have to be very slow and methodical. After the surface of the foam clay had set up, the eyes were created with a pinpoint, and the spray paint patina had to be reapplied before attaching the door knocker ring. The edges of the door knocker ring were trimmed down to size, then inserted and sealed into the upper lip with contact cement. I attempted to seal the ring into a perfect circle position with instant glue, but later I inserted small pieces of wire into each side of the ring to lock it into place. I wasn't entirely satisfied with the coloring, so I went back over the entire project with a green wash. And this marks the end of this project. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, press that like button, and press the bell notification so you'll be notified when each new video is uploaded. Next week's project will be my Halloween special, and I'm sure all of you are going to really enjoy it. It's something I happened upon online and knew right away that I had to create it. And for that project, as well as all these other projects, I'll be using my HD foam by SKS Props. You can order your supply directly off his channel, SKS Props, Stephen K., or you can get it from Blick Art Supplies. So long for now. I'll be looking forward to seeing you all next week.